Greetings, everyone. Welcome to part 3 of Star Fox Assault, and possibly the end of the world. Who knows?
We'll be fine. We're gonna get this goddamn pig if it's the last thing that happens.
Well, I'm more talking about in our real world.
Hey, who let you in?
So a monkey intercepts our transmissions.
We don't know about no Pigma or any other fool. And now we know you stopped. You ain't going nowhere.
I like, aside from the fact that Fox is an emote, I do like that expression where he's just like face palming at the monkey. But like, oh goddamn, this fucking idiot! Are you serious?
Actually, I really like
Gotta
this
deal with
level.
this bullshit.
I actually really like this level. Now that I think about it again,
Really, I don't like this level.
I like the verticality of it. Like, yeah, it does get you lost sometimes, but I like that exploration feel.
Well, I think from a multiplayer map perspective, 'cause
no,
I think this
of
is
course
one. It's I actually think from a multiplayer perspective, it's probably decent in that regard. But for a level, this kind of sucks, and it's mostly because of those damn transfer devices and the battle carriers. Like, this mission's mostly let down by the fact that your AI partners are dipshits.
Yeah, well, I think I just like the fact that you can go out and go back in the way.
Well,
you
I
like.
guess, but it's just like, what's the point of having Falco and Crystal and Arwings outside if they can't thin the herd when there's too many fighters?
Yeah.
Because I think like there's going to be like a bar that appears showing that if there's too many enemies, you'll be overwhelmed and you'll be forced to restart.
Yeah. You automatically lose the game.
Yeah, but it counts both the enemies inside and outside,
Yep.
which is incredibly stupid. And because your AI partners are dipshits, they can't shoot anything the side of a barn. So it just makes this mission a lot more frustrating than it should be, honestly. Granted, we're playing on easy mode, so this is pretty comfortable ride, and I also know what I'm doing.
You bitch! I forgot you're playing this on easy mode. Falco.
Again, I wasn't expecting it to be this bad, but it's just like, Once I got started, I just said, fuck it, I don't feel like changing the difficulty now. That would require me to restart and re-record everything. And
Stormtrooper Star Fox Edition.
What was that?
I said Stormtroopers Star Fox Edition. Except they
except it's your partners rather than the enemies.
pretty much.
Because the enemies
And
are
these
pretty
guys can
accurate.
aim.
Yeah, can you tell I don't really like this level?
I mean,
Oh, and what's worse is that Slippy's with us. He's not going to do anything either. He can't really shoot much of anything. And I think I kind of forgot where I was supposed to go for a second.
how?
It can be a little bit. I think what
Well,
I'm trying
yeah,
to do is I'm trying to look at the minimap and orient myself in the direction of the targets, so I can figure out like where they are. And I'm just kind of like scanning around, so I don't have to like do 2 trips essentially.
I think now I know. Now I actually remember why I like this level. Besides being able to go in and out, is the music actually.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's gonna be a really nice Star Wolf remix once they appear.
Yep.
And also, not gonna lie, when I made that jump, I honestly thought that I was going to like fuck that up, but I didn't. So, oh well. Now I'm just trying to like aim at the target because I don't feel like walking all the way down there. Okay, and also the bar sometimes goes down. That's your AI actually doing something helpful, but don't expect much out of it. As this level progresses, that bar is gonna climb higher and higher.
Correct.
Like for every shot they hit, I'm gonna say there's probably 50 where they're not hitting at all.
Got the
So,
AR-15.
yeah. I kind of said all I had to say about this mission. Let's see. There's 3 control schemes that you can use in Star Fox Assault. There's like I guess a twin stick shooter, like style of controls.
There's one
Also,
there's one where you can use the R button. Fuck off, Falco.
Yeah, because you're just like, you're not doing too well. Shut up, Falco.
You're funny. Hey, there's one where you use R to shoot, and then there's one where you use A to shoot.
Yeah. So this game does have different control schemes. If there's one that doesn't jive with you, you got two others.
There's like 3 control schemes.
You got a 33% chance of finding one that works for you.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, also with this part, you know like how in Sonic Adventure I was having constant issues with the desyncing audio? Zymer, are you
Say that
there?
again? No, I am. Say that again?
You know how I was having issues with the desyncing audio
Yeah.
when I was recording on my PC?
The NVDA, you found the fix. I saw it in your Discord.
I can't understand what you're saying. Your voice is coming out very garbly.
No, I said I saw what you said in Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, to explain to the audience, it turns out that the NVIDIA Shadowplay, or Share, I'm not sure what NVIDIA is calling it now. Anyways, the software that I use for recording typically through my NVIDIA graphics card apparently records videos at a variable frame rate, and apparently Adobe Premiere Pro doesn't really like that sort of property to videos. And so what it'll do is that because it doesn't read it properly, it'll desync the video's audio. So I found the fix by just converting it to a fixed frame rate through Handbrake. So that's what I did in this part, and it fixed it. It fixed the audio desync, and now I don't have to deal with it again. Of course, it is going to be a little bit of a hassle because it means I had to essentially re-render parts. But, oh well. At least that issue's finally fixed.
Machine gun their ass. What are you doing? Oh, it seems like you thought of it. No, you didn't. You're a dumbass.
I just wanted to try showing off different weapons, basically, is what I'm doing.
Well, you could just grenade them. Grenade!
I don't want to just...
That's a perfect grenade like situation over there. I swear to God, if you don't shoot a grenade, I want to go
I don't
back in
really
the past
play.
and
I don't
choke
play
you.
shooters very often.
Oh my God.
I'm not usually thinking like that.
Ay.
Well, no, that's a lie. I guess I could be thinking like that, but this was
Yeah.
also before my Doom Eternal playthrough.
I was about to say, you've played Metro Light.
Metro Light doesn't really require. It's a mixture of like using. It's a mixture of using weapons, but it's also very frequently stealth is encouraged.
Destruction of transfer device confirmed. That's it, Fox. Only one.
So there are some times where I get to the end of this mission, and because I don't feel like going outside to thin the herd, I just keep on going. So I've had several instances where I'm about to complete the mission, and then Peppy's just going like, "Oh, it's all over. We can't do anything. It's all over, Fox. You might as well quit now." Then it goes like, "Great job, Fox. You did it."
And
Peppy, ye of little faith.
Wolfie-san.
Oh, my main in Smash Ultimate. He's returned. I also dabble in him in Project M, where he's sick.
I love him in Smash 2.
Oh, fuck you with that. Okay, I'm gonna give clarification on that for anybody who doesn't know. Okay, Smash 2 Wolf. It's like a running gag that I hate the character in our friend group, and I will constantly spend probably about anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes solid bitching about the character because he's so bullshit. In Smash 2, Smash 2 is a mod that basically wants to meleeify Brawl more so than Project M is. And so what they did with Wolf is that they made his projectile basically function as Falco's laser, which basically, except somehow it manages to be infinitely worse compared to Falco's laser, because the projectile after a point, if you get knocked up in the air, it can actually just knock you further up in the air. So it sort of acts like 3.02 Pit's arrows, where just constantly you're being juggled by his fucking projectile. And he also has Luigi's Nair for some baffling reason. He has a mixture of Fox and Luigi's Nair for some reason.
Oh,
So
let's not even get on the shine.
Oh yeah, and he has basically what amounts to both Wolf's Shine and Angle, and he also has Fox's Shine for gimping. Like in the same move, depending on like when you use it. And it's just so
awesome.
bullshit.
It's awesome.
It's so bullshit. You're only
awesome.
saying that because it pissed me off.
Bro, Nair combos into Nair easily
Okay,
like that?
yes,
God
yes,
tier.
but it's so absurdly broken that it's not fun to play against.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're playing as Wolf, because then you can do the same bullshit.
Yes, it's awesome.
I was so happy when I found out that Smash 2 decided to remove the character, as well as a few others, because like they weren't meeting up with like the way the guy wanted things to be designed. So it wasn't meeting to like his standards of what he wanted the project to be. And I actually was so happy that I actually posted on their Discord saying, "I'm so glad that you deleted Smash 2 Wolf. I hated that character with a burning passion."
I want to get, if I can, I want to get an earlier version of that mod so I can get Wolfpack.
Oh, it's probably floating around somewhere, but it's just like, oh no, I don't want to ever play that. I don't want to ever play against that character. That's hell. The people think Smash. Oh, and what's worse is that he had like, I didn't look up for certain like how much he weighed, but he had the fastballer speed like Fox, but he had a weight somewhat close to Captain Falcon because I couldn't even chain grab him as Marth
Yep.
properly, and it's just like. Great, bravo! Created a broken ass character that also lives for fucking ever too.
Yes. It's
It
awesome.
was just like it was such a terribly designed character, and at this point I've probably gone bitching for like 3-4 minutes at this point. Anyway, Star Wolf, they're not too big of a deal. It's the dog fights I remember being like a lot more, I don't know, epic when I played the game years ago, but
Oh yeah, it felt a lot more epic with the first time. It's like, oh, I'm fucking.
yeah,
I'm
but now
fucking-
that I played it years later, I go like, it's okay. I played better dogfight games, honestly. Use bombs wisely, Fox. Do a barrel roll. So yeah, like generally the strategy is that you want to do like the loop-de-loop move when like something's on your tail, which causes them to like move over like dipshits, so you can actually hit them. And their health pool is so ridiculously small, at least on easy, that it's really not a big issue. How is it on harder difficulties?
Well, yeah, it's bigger.
That's it.
What do you think I am?
That on hard mode,
I mean-
literally all they do is they just increase their health pool. They do
I
nothing
mean, yeah.
else.
Well, yeah. Obviously they hit harder. It's mainly like your typical difficulty formula. Things hit harder, hit less harder. So I don't know what necessarily if the health is greater. It might just be that your damage multiplier is less and their damage multiplier is greater.
I think that's typically what they do for
Yeah.
these games with multiple difficulty
Yeah.
options.
Hence why they become sponges, because you're just attacking them with a fucking twig.
Ah, so the worst kind of difficulty, the one that, or at least the one I hate.
It's like playing.
It's like I like good difficulty modes, but I kind of hate it when their way of making things difficult is they hit harder, you hit them less hard.
Pigma's no longer part of Star Wolf.
So this entire fight was completely pointless because Pigma's wasn't here.
Because Pigma's a bitch. That's why.
Yeah, Pigma was originally a part of Star Wolf. He's also the guy who betrayed Fox McCloud's father.
Who's this idiot?
Shit, why am I not remembering his father's... I can't remember his father's name for some reason.
What? James?
This beauty.
What?
James.
Oh,
James.
James. That's right, it was James.
How the fuck?
Shit. I can't...
James.
Dude, I've been
James
having a
McFox?
brain...
James
I've been having...
McCloud?
Remember this.
I've been having a brain fart lately, goddammit.
How the fuck? Wolfodano had a fart.
Also, I gotta say, I really
yeah.
like the Wolfen fighters. It's just a shame that you can't... You have to unlock them in order to have them available in multiplayer. Which
Correct.
kind of sucks.
All ships are home.
There's like a lot of extras you can unlock in multiplayer.
Correct. Wolf and the Wolfen are broken.
Oh, the Wolfen are, but yeah, I think I remember my friend
Wolfen are
Christian.
broken and Wolf is broken too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can save that discussion for next part.
Alright,
See you guys next time.
Yep.